Away they go over 2.5 miles, 4 runners. The Bet Victor Quevega Mares Hurdle, it's a grade 3, and it's C'est La Vie who sets off in front. Stable companion Gala Marceau, disputing second place with Hispanic Moon. Dropped in last of the quartet, Anna Lecke. So what they go on the first of 2 circuits, about to make the downhill run to the first of 10 flights, and it is C'est La Vie, the leader. From Gala Marceau, just second on the inside from Hispanic Moon. Fourth of the 4, Anna Lecke. As they meet up with their first flight, C'est La Vie, Danny Mullins into it. Jumped it well from Hispanic Moon, just landing in second place. Dara O'Keefe on the inside. The red-hot favourite, Gala Marceau, Paul Townend, and lastly, Anna Lecke and Ricky Doyle as they swing a right to head down the far side to flights 2 and 3. C'est La Vie with a reduced advantage of 2.5 lengths over Hispanic Moon, contesting second with Gala Marceau, 3 lengths to Anna Lecke. Reaching flight number 2, C'est La Vie up and over from Gala Marceau and Hispanic Moon. They're together 2 and 3, 4 lengths to Anna Lecke as they head for the third flight. Order pretty much unchanged. It's C'est La Vie, leading Hispanic Moon, Gala Marceau, the pale blue jacket on the inside, and Anna Lecke last of the quartet. Heading to the bend, bringing them across to the fourth flight. C'est La Vie by less than 3 lengths to Hispanic Moon. Those two with coarse collateral form between them. Gala Marceau the inside, and held up is Anna Lecke. On to the fourth along the side of the track. C'est La Vie leads Hispanic Moon, Gala Marceau, and Anna Lecke. Coming back into flight number 5. The final flight the next time they'll meet it. It's C'est La Vie leading the other 3 still. Hispanic Moon, Gala Marceau, and Anna Lecke. Heading for flight number 5, bringing them to the completion of a circuit, almost at the halfway stage. C'est La Vie by 3 lengths to Hispanic Moon, Gala Marceau. Jumped it well on the inside. And then Anna Lecke as they tighten up a fraction, returning to the point at which they started. Finishing on the circuit coming up, and it's C'est La Vie by less than 3 lengths, edging into second place, Gala Marceau on the inside of Hispanic Moon. Fourth of the 4 continues to be Anna Lecke. Quite a run before they reach their next flight, which will be 5 from the finish. And it is C'est La Vie, as of yet to be headed. Gala Marceau is continuing to lock horns with Hispanic Moon for the second spot, 3 lengths to Anna Lecke. C'est La Vie by a couple of lengths to stable companion Gala Marceau on the inside of Hispanic Moon, and 4 lengths to Anna Lecke. Downhill they go to the 5th class flight. They're well past halfway. And it is C'est La Vie and Danny Mullins, tracked all the while by Gala Marceau, Paul Townend on the inside of Hispanic Moon and Dara O'Keefe. And finally Anna Lecke and Ricky Doyle. Another 4 flights left to jump on the graded Bet Victor Quevega Mares Hurdle. C'est La Vie, still putting in a good shift, leads 2 lengths, Hispanic Moon and Gala Marceau. And last of all is Anna Lecke. Down the far side they go to the first of 2, 4 left to jump. C'est La Vie with a reduced advantage of 1.5 lengths over Hispanic Moon. Fiddling over in third, Gala Marceau, 3 lengths to Anna Lecke. Last on the far side will be 3 flights from the finish as they tighten up. C'est La Vie, Hispanic Moon, Gala Marceau on the inside, and Anna Lecke just a couple of lengths off them as they head towards the concluding half mile with 2 flights to jump. C'est La Vie by a little more than a length to Gala Marceau and Hispanic Moon with 3.5 furlongs to go and 2 flights to jump. Still very much with them as Anna Lecke as they head for the second last. C'est La Vie from Gala Marceau, Hispanic Moon. Up on the inside is Anelek as they jump to second last. C'est la Vie from Hispanic Moon coming there on the outside. Gala Marceau is ridden along in behind them. They're covered by less than 3 lengths, these three, followed by Anelek as they turn in for the final flight. And it is C'est la Vie, and on the outside, Hispanic Moon. Pumping away in behind them is Gala Marceau as they come down to the final flight. Hispanic Moon and C'est la Vie in another clash here at Punchestown. Over the last, it's Hispanic Moon, the leader. A mistake by Gala Marceau. Look beaten anyway, and it's Hispanic Moon opening up from C'est la Vie. Gala Marceau disappoints in third, and then Anelek. But out in front is Hispanic Moon, is putting up a fine performance in the Bet Victor Quevega Mares Hurdle. It is Hispanic Moon and Darragh O'Keefe winning in great style from C'est la Vie, Gala Marceau and Anelek.
Joined now by Darragh O'Keefe, who has just won the big race of the day, the Bet Victor Quevega Mares Hurdle on Hispanic Moon. Darragh, congratulations. That was much more like it from Hispanic Moon today. Were you pretty hopeful that at the very least you'd leave the Leopardstown run behind?
Definitely, Gary. Look, we were all hoping. Everybody seemed to be happy with her in Henry's and stuff. So, you know, she was very good today, winning her here, and I thought she'd step forward from that. And you know, I was giving her a great chance at Leopardstown at Christmas, and especially when the rain and everything came. But just ran no sort of race, like you know, and she was still kind of there, even turning in, but just faded out of it then. But this was much more like it today. Now she travelled better, she jumped great, and you know, she quickened up nicely as well, which yeah, I was impressed with her. It was great.
Warm favourite to beat today in the shape of Gala Marceau. I'm not sure whether you were able to tell, but she seemed to be in trouble a fair way out. Were you always happy enough?
Yeah, I was happy, and even I was kind of waiting for Paul a little bit turning in. You know, I wasn't aware that he was kind of maybe struggling a bit, but because even when I went to the front on my one, when she won here, she didn't do a whole lot, and even you see there when I went to the front, she was waiting around a bit. So yeah, but she quickened up nicely, and you know, she jumped super the whole way, and you know, I could just tell from a long ways out that I was much more happier today than I was in Leopardstown. So it's great now that she's backed up her form from the day she won here.
You're always going to have fond memories of these colours. Rode at Cheltenham Festival, winner in the Mum Muscada, and the owners had that lovely win on Saturday with Lantry Lady as well. It looks like they could have 2 live candidates for the Mares Hurdle. Would you agree?
Definitely, you know, as I said, Lantry Lady, you know, she's done nothing wrong now as well. She's, you know, she's ran twice, won twice, and I thought she was very impressive in Gordon. And you know, this lady now will be in the mix as well to go over, I'm sure. And you know, as I said, they love their racing and they love breeding. So you know, there'll be nice mares to look forward to down the line for them as well. It's great.
Muscada was a bit below par at Nace the other day. Would you be pretty optimistic she'll leave that behind too?
Yeah, you know, I think Muscada, like, you know, she probably likes a good strong pace, and even probably something to aim at will probably suit her better as well. So you know, I think she might go back for the Grand Annual, and you know, she was good in winning it last year. So good competitive handicap, I think, will suit her, and you know, we know she likes the track. So yeah, hopefully she can, you know, as I said, she's ran into, you know, plenty good horses this time round. So you know, on both her runs. So yeah, hopefully she can step forward and be in the mix again in Cheltenham.
Lovely. And Darragh, one left I think for you today. Is it Joe's turn later on?
Joe's turn, yeah. You know, I see 1-2 pound of pints and in what was placed in a bumper, so probably a little bit disappointing for connections on his runs over hurdles, but you know, he's a mark of 82, I think. So you know, hopefully, as I said, it's an open enough race now, so hopefully it might run into place or something.
Lovely. Well, wish you well with that one, and congratulations again on landing the big one.
Cheers. Thanks, Harry.
Thanks.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.